Flight of Dreams, an inspirational story. In a small village, surrounded by green fields, there lived a boy named Arav. His house was simple and old, with mud walls and a broken roof. Outside the house stood a tiny tree that swayed gently in the wind. Arav's father was a poor farmer, and his mother worked day and night, sewing clothes to support the family. Their life was difficult. But Arav's dreams were very big. Every evening he stood in the fields and looked at the airplanes flying high in the sky. His eyes sparkled with hope as he whispered, "One day I will touch the sky too." The villagers laughed at him. "A poor farmer's son wants to become a pilot? Stop dreaming and learn to earn money first." Their words hurt Arav deeply. One day in school, the teacher asked, "What do you want to become when you grow up?" Some children said doctor, some said police officer. When Arav's turn came, he stood up bravely and said, "I want to become a pilot." The whole classroom burst into laughter. Arav quietly sat down, with tears in his eyes. That night, he sat silently outside his house, under the moonlight. His mother came and sat beside him. She gently asked, "What happened, my son?" Arav looked down sadly. "Everyone laughs at my dream. Can poor people not dream big?" His mother smiled softly and placed her hand on his head. "Dreams are not decided by money. They are achieved through hard work and courage." Those words changed Arav forever. From the next day he worked harder than ever before. He helped his father in the fields every morning. He attended school during the day, and at night he studied for hours. Sometimes electricity disappeared, so Arav studied under a street lamp beside the road. Whether it was hot summer, cold winter, or heavy rain, Arav never stopped trying. Years passed. One day, pilot training entrance exams were announced in the city. But the training fees were extremely expensive. Arav became heartbroken. He felt his dream was slipping away. That evening, his mother quietly opened an old wooden box. Inside were her wedding bangles. She placed them in Arav's hands. "These are not more important than your dreams." Tears filled Arav's eyes. "Mother, please don't sell them." But she smiled warmly. A mother's greatest treasure is her child's future. Arav hugged her tightly and cried. A few weeks later, Arav appeared for the pilot entrance exam. The exam was very difficult. Thousands of students had come from different cities. But Arav remembered his mother's words and gave his best. Days later, a postman arrived at their small village house carrying a letter. Arav's hands trembled as he opened it. Suddenly, his eyes filled with tears of happiness. He had been selected for pilot training. The whole village was shocked. The same people who once laughed at him were now praising him proudly. Years later, a giant airplane flew high above the clouds, and inside the cockpit sat the poor farmer's son, Arav. As he looked at the beautiful sky, he remembered his mother's words, "Dreams are not achieved by money, but by courage and hard work." At that moment, Arav finally understood. No dream is too big when you believe in yourself. Of the story: never give up